the audio live?
Yeah.
I've messed up. I already started this week by screwing up. And here's what's happened, okay?
Yeah.
Is that, you know, I was in the show, Welcome Morning Show.
Yeah, what's up?
Welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning
Twitch.
Show. I'm Nick, that's Tim, live on Twitch, 11 a.m., so be in the chat or be snooze or lose, whatever. Then I go into housekeeping. Now, my goal for the show over the next 10 to 15 years is to have a segment break for each one where we roll a video.
Got it,
The
okay.
housekeeping break I want to be from Tommy Boy, where he goes, housekeeping?
Yeah.
You want me for pillow? You want me jerk you? I forgot this week. And you know
Well,
how if I forget
you can do
once,
it tomorrow.
Yeah, but then I'll just forget tomorrow.
Okay.
You see, I reminded
Yeah.
myself right now. Kev reminded me last week. I just didn't do anything.
Like Movie Pass, where we reminded you to get it and you still haven't got
I
it.
haven't gotten it
Yeah.
yet. And what's funny is I was like, if I had Movie Pass, I would be inclined to go and see any of
All the fun movies
3
that
or
we
4
all
movies
watch.
that I do want to see in theaters right now.
Like Blockers.
Like Blockers. There's a showing of Isle of Dogs as well at the movie theater that I really want to see.
Movie doesn't have Movie
Can't
Pass,
do
but it's
Kabuki
okay.
Theater. But Isle of Dogs
See,
is also
this is
by,
the
everywhere.
problem. It just reinforces.
Nick,
But I have vlogs is everywhere, Nick.
it's by your
It's
house.
literally 3 blocks from here.
we saw it yesterday.
Is it?
Yeah, or like
Okay.
on Saturday we were walking by your that movie theater by your house.
Do you know
And
why
it's
they
there.
called it that, Nick?
The Isle of Dogs? Because there's an island full of dogs.
But it also sounds like I love dogs.
Oh, I like that. I also love dogs. Mostly Boston Terriers.
Yeah.
Wiener dogs now because of Greg's dumb
Portillo.
dog. And I think the French Bulldog is adorable, but they look dumb. You ever seen a French Bulldog do anything other than this?
Yeah. Well,
But I guess you don't really need them to do anything.
Yeah, I guess that's all that they need
They're
to
just
do.
designed to do that.
I'm a big fan of the Pomeranian. I know that it's really been prominent in our lives recently.
The Pom and the Corgi are just too much. They're too cute. They're too much.
They're perfect.
No, they're too cute and too much.
Yeah.
I need a dog that will occasionally make me angry with it so that I can then love it again.
I
You
mean,
see what
I'm pretty
saying?
sure Pomeranian can like just fucking put out some splat. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. My mother-in-law has a Pom, a black Pom, and
I don't
it-
like that you call it Pom. Even though
love
I
it.
know it's like the
it's a
thing.
Pom, man. I call it the Pom.
Yeah, but
And
do you call it a Korg?
I do now.
I
do
can
now.
see you doing that.
It's the keyboard. It's the Korg keyboard. I love that like when she brings the Pom over, it just sneaks around. And I'm like, where is that goddamn dog?
Yeah.
And then you look in your shoe, and then you see 2 eyes looking back at you. And I'm
The
like,
stupid
first
tongue
off,
comes out and
yeah, there's 2 things about the Poms that I don't like. One, they're way smaller than they let on.
Yeah.
Way smaller.
because you think they're like this.
You think they're like this, and
Then
then
they
you
get
watch them
wet.
squeeze through a fucking inch.
Yeah.
You know, they have this little inch opening in your door, and they just squeeze through it. No,
They're
no
crafty
problem.
sons of
No
bitches.
fucking problem. 1, 2. They're one of those dogs whose mouth is too small, so that when they have to go clean the teeth, they have to actually put it to sleep. So occasionally the mouth smells.
I love that your
Like a trash
explanation, where one side of this was like, oh, the super obvious just thing, the visual thing. The other thing is like some real in depth. You fucking
Because
seen
when,
some shit, some
w-
Pom
dude,
shit.
When I get close to a dog, I want everything. I want the
Yeah.
dog to be in my face. I want when I want it to give me kisses, it gives me kisses. But if its mouth smells like a bum's asshole,
Jesus.
or like a trash heap that's been lit slowly on fire but then put out a couple times,
How do you slowly light something on fire?
you just and just get it close, get it close, get it close, get it close.
Does that affect the smell though? Like
think
the how slow
just-
you move.
It doesn't affect my smell. It just affects
The
my
experience,
perception of
the
time.
ambiance. Okay,
you see what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay.
You know, you light
I
something
get it.
fast, whatever, it's over. You light it slow, it's agonizing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my problem with the Pom. The Korg, my problem with the Korg is that they're just so dumb looking. But they're
pretty
so
dumb.
cute.
They're derpy.
But they took a regular dog
Yeah.
and they squashed it.
Uh-huh.
It's so dumb looking.
It's ridiculous though, because then they
a walking
think
ottoman.
they have tails, but they don't. They just
don't.
have the stupid little nub thing.
Yeah.
So they're always shaking that thing.
Like they took
Well,
a
they have
husky and just smashed it into the ground. Mm-hmm. Yes, Kevin.
They cut the tails. That's why they have the nubs.
But they still think they have them, but they
Sure,
don't. They have nubs.
First off, the cutting of the tail is just so brutal. Like when they cut the tails and the ears, I'm like, why do you do it?
Like, just let the fucking
It's just
thing
fucked
be.
up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show. My name is Nick. That's Tim. We do this show every day, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. So if you're in the chat right now with us and you're able to watch live, well, aloha, as they say in the fine
do.
state of Hawaii. Aloha. If not, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, hey, that's okay too. I'm sure it's just as
okay.
fun the second time around. But make sure you hit the subscribe button, like this video, and please leave a comment letting me know which one you would kill first if you were in the Alaskan Andes. And that's not where the Andes are. If you're in the Andes, the mountain range, and you had 2 dogs, I said the Alaskan Andes.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm sure there's mountains in Alaska. And you had 2 dogs, a Corgi or a Pom. Which one would you eat first if you had to?
The Corgi, right?
Yeah.
That's a question for the chat.
But I mean, the Pom we just established is all fluff, no meat.
Yeah, you probably just hit that thing and wear it, right? Just bang it on the ground to
Oh,
kill it a
shit.
couple times and
Yeah.
wear the fucking
Jesus,
thing.
Nick.
It'd make a dope hat.
It would. I feel like you just put a little cut down its stomach, rip everything else out, and then immediately put the hat on.
Yeah.
Just Tom Sawyer the shit out of that, right? Raccoon
Man,
hat.
it's so much more graphic than it should be. But
Yes. I'm in one
like
of
that's
those.
fucked up.
I'm in one of those moods where I'm feeling good. It's great to see you guys.
Yeah.
I missed you guys. But I did not sleep particularly well over the weekend.
Not good.
Mostly because I went to the Trader Joe's. I got some ground meat, organic grass-fed ground meat.
Jesus.
Took it out of the package. It didn't smell right. And I'm like, But I spent money on it.
Yeah.
And organic shit's like expensive. I'm like, I want to eat this. I want to get my money's worth. So I cooked it. Still didn't smell right.
Yeah.
Ate a little bit of it. I'm like, I should stop eating this.
Yeah.
And I stopped.
Okay, good.
And then I'm like, I got to go do a mic and I got to go punchline because I got to put my time in.
So you ate the rest.
On the way to the mic, grumbly, right? A little grumbly.
Yeah.
Texting my wife, hey,
Uh-oh.
stay away from that meat I cooked, just in case you were thinking about it, because my stomach's,
Yeah.
I had an iron cat stomach when it comes to meat. My wife, not so much. Gets the open mic, not feeling well, like woozy. Do my mic, eat a fucking pile of burning, steeping hot dog shit to the point where I can't think, so my jokes are just like jumbled. I feel like it was like mental dyslexia coming out of my mouth.
Oh, okay.
I just ate shit at the mic.
Ate shit at the mic.
Yeah.
You were talking about eating, and then you just immediately said eating dog shit. I was
Just
like, what are you talking
ate
about?
a packet of dog shit, prepackaged dog
Got it.
shit.
Okay.
At the mic.
Yeah.
And I was like, I cannot function right now. I have to go home and just sit. And so I had to go home and sit. But then the whole night, I was just like, I was having that weird dream that maybe I was going to shit my pants in my bed. You know? Do you
Never
ever have
had
those
that.
dreams
No.
where you're like, you wake up, you're like, oh, I didn't poop. That's great.
No, dude.
Well, I do. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm a little, long story short, I'm a little loopy. But the best part about
a little loopy.
everything is that I'm cold. But if I wanted to be warm, segue, I can go over to kindoffunny.com/store and get that varsity jacket.
If you wanted to be. You're cold, you don't need to be, though. But if you were down to be cold, do you have options for that, too?
You do too. If you're in a sunny area like sunny Southern California or sunny Southern Florida, you guys could get some t-shirts like the Video Games Are Cool t-shirt or the Games Daily or Party Mode t-shirt, all of which I own and love. Have not got into the Gundam tee yet. I have it, I just haven't worn it.
You haven't
yet.
got into it yet.
Haven't got into it yet, but I love that Heather Kind of Funny Games tee. It's super fun. And of course, some of the items are on sale, so scroll down there. You get that. I really love that Kind of Funny hoodie. I don't have one, and right now I should buy one because it's $29.99. But as you know, I'm a late adopter of everything. I will wait
Everything.
until
it's not
gone,
available yet.
and then I will say,
you'll be like, wait a
"Damn it,
minute, where is it?
Why didn't I get it?"
It's gone.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird because I'm the only person that I've ever encountered that does that.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, wow, it's gone now. I'm going to complain
Only
about it
person.
being gone, even though I had months to get it.
They have it in your size and only
They do
your
have it in my
size.
size. Joey's currently wearing the sweatshirt right now.
my God.
I love the
Oh, you
sweatshirt.
mean
I think
this
they.
kind of funny hoodie.
I do.
It's one of my favorites. It's probably like the coziest sweatshirt I own.
Yeah, 'cause
I
it's
like
thicker
this
than
one.
this.
I like this one. This one's cozy.
is
This
good
one's
for
good.
layering.
If I'm being real, I don't like that one. But that's just me.
This is
That's
like
just
my
me.
go-to like cozy.
It's cozy posy.
Like I was tired.
It's cozy but
A lot of
gozy, as
people
I say in
describe
my
it that way.
household.
Cozy posy. Yep.
Do you want one of these? We can get you one of these.
I kind of do.
I have merch called this.
Well,
It might be the last one. So the one she's trying to get,
You know what?
ladies and gentlemen, if you want a fucking medium in that hoodie, you better get on it right now.
Yeah.
Or else it's going to Nick.
Don't take it out of someone else's hand who really is gonna love it.
They've had a long time to get this.
Yeah, but now I can feel the urgency that they have with it. And so now I understand. You're gonna get 24 hours that I'm taking all the mediums. While you're waiting and deciding about that, here's another thing you can decide about. Prom is coming up. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's prom series. Hey, you in love with someone you were too afraid to talk to, like Ducky from
Pretty pink.
Thank you, from Pretty in Pink? Well, guess what? Now's your chance to call her 20 years later and say, there's another prom. I know you're probably married and unhappy. Why don't you come to prom with me? June 30th. Tickets are on sale right now. You get your early bird tickets. Let me explain to you, Tim, something I did over the weekend.
Yeah.
Okay. I got the notification of my 20-year high school reunion.
Yeah.
Okay. Early bird tickets were on sale.
Yeah.
I slept on it.
You did?
Of course.
Like
Well,
a
of course.
fucking asshole.
Like I always
Nick,
do.
I hate you.
Because I was like, I don't know if I really want to go. Then my buddy Stu texts me, right? Then my other buddy texts me, yo, we doing this? And I'm like, fuck, we're doing this.
Yeah.
Bought it, kicking myself because it was $15 more. I could
Yeah.
have bought it 2 days earlier.
You
$15
could have. You know what
less.
you could have done with
That's two more drinks.
$15?
In Riverside, that's 15 drinks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can get fucking destroyed for $15 in Riverside, California right now.
You can get 52 pounds of tacos at Taco Bell for $15.
Oh my God, dude. No, bro. We're in Riverside. We're going to Del Taco.
Okay,
We're either going to Del Taco or we're going to Rigoberto's or Alberto's.
Rigoberto's, man.
What about Baker's?
Oh, fuck, Joey. I had it all figured out, and then you came into my life, and you came in like a wrecking ball. I forgot about Baker's. You guys got to go to Baker's with
It's
me.
a shame that Baker's doesn't exist everywhere.
No, it's
I don't
not.
know. What
It's
is
so
Baker's,
perfect
Nick?
and beautiful. Baker's is it's like Del Taco.
Okay.
It's a Taco Bell. It's like a Taco Bell ripoff that tastes a little bit more like Del Taco, but also sells. You know how Del Taco sells the hamburgers and fries and stuff like that. Baker's does too. But Baker's has the distinction, as far as I know, and I have not bothered to look this up because it's me.
Yeah.
Of being the first organization ever to sell the half pound of fries. It was the first time I ever saw the half pound of fries.
I mean, I don't think I've seen a half pound of fries anywhere.
I remember looking at it and going, this is too many fries. And then I ate all of it.
It's a lot of fries.
They sell...
Actually, I don't know. I have no frame of reference.
Oh, I think McDonald's.
Kevin,
I think the large fry at McDonald's like a
is
half
there
pound.
like, have you ever heard of a half pound of fries as
I
a
feel
thing?
like that's a lot. That seems like a supersized kind of amount.
It's
I'm
an
looking up supersized.
extraordinary amount of fries, but I'll tell you about Baker's. They got the Mama Meal and the Papa Meal. I go with the Mama Meal because it has a combination burrito in it, right? Then I get another combination burrito on top of that. If you don't eat Baker's within 5 minutes of getting it, you will get to the bottom of the burrito,
God.
and it will be all congealed orange
Oh,
fat.
I hate that. I hate that
the bean and
so
cheese burrito.
much.
Dude, the combo burrito at Baker's is
Bean
the
and cheese.
business.
Bean and cheese. That's where it's at.
Anyway,
They're phasing out the supersize?
are
The
they?
supersize has been phased out 10 years ago.
I think it's still around in some market. No, you're right. This is super old.
I read an article over the weekend talking about how cereal companies, largely because a lot of people are like, hey, sugar's pretty bad for you, have been taking a little bit of a hit. So instead of taking sugar out, some cereal companies have said, fuck it.
We're doubling down.
We're doubling
it's candy
down
now.
and going through it, and they're calling it like, they're like, look, most people eat this shit as dessert anyway.
Yeah.
So let's just call a spade a spade. This is a fucking sugary treat. And they're combining shit. Like O's. You ever had O's?
Oreo O's?
Now they have Oreo O's.
Nick.
No, I'm saying, but that was an example. They have
Got it.
they have the Lucky Charms
Yeah.
with Frosted Flakes now.
Yeah.
Like these are the things that they're doing. It's amazing.
The cinnamon toast flakes?
What is that? Yeah, that
It
was
was
one
Frosted
of
Flakes and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I did see that. I was at Safeway yesterday, and I was walking through the cereal aisle, and I'm like, I hit that
They
point.
didn't used to do the Oreo O's though.
Oh,
Like it used to
I mean,
be
Oreo-
O's.
I
You know
don't-
there's just something called O's.
I'm not familiar with O's.
So O's is the original cereal. O's are just like they're little little
OG
circles that have
cereal?
like nuts and shit in them with honey. They're the bomb. It's my
Interesting.
one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
the
they're doing
Oreo O's was like a cultural movement where it's like,
Was it?
It's candy for breakfast. That was a whole thing in the 90s.
Yeah.
And then the Reese's had a cereal too. I forgot what it was called. But
Reese's had
it's
those.
candy for
Yeah,
breakfast.
Reese's
was
has
there.
Puffs.
Reese's Puffs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
it's
were-
candy for breakfast.
Just crack cocaine.
Yeah.
For children. God, they were amazing. All right. Housekeeping. More housekeeping.
Let's keep it rolling.
Let's keep this shit going. Today's tournament brackets. We are in now to round 2 of the brackets for the Kind of Funny best friend of the show, March Madness. Today it is Elise Willems versus Adam Kovic. And no surprise here, after just 2 hours of it being live, Elise pulling ahead. I feel bad for Adam, but I'm pretty sure Adam doesn't even know this is happening. Elise, on the other hand, I'm sure is mortified.
She's
I'm sure she
mortified.
is mortified that she's probably, at this point, the favorite to take the whole thing.
I mean, dude, it's going to be between her and Raul in the finals.
I feel
I
like...
don't know if that's how that works, though. I don't
that-
know if they're on the right side. Because I don't understand fucking sports.
Kevin, bring up the bracket, which is the pinned tweet for Kind of Funny vids.
I'm pretty sure it will be possible.
Let's see where Rahul is. Yes.
Yes, it'll be possible.
It is possible.
It will happen.
Is that wait? Yes, it will be. That's your prediction. Mm-hmm. Now we have
I think it's a safe bet.
Jeff Ramsey versus Shuhei Yoshida. That's going to be a hard one. Hunter Pence versus Tim Schafer. Both San Francisco natives.
Yeah.
They're both native sons of San Francisco. So we'll
I don't
see
know
what
who's
happens.
going to win that one.
I don't know who's going to win that. Grimecraft versus Drucker Altano is probably the match people care about least. That's if I'm guessing.
Why would you say that?
Because Drucker Altano, the combination of the two, somehow makes me like them both less. Yeah. I just want you. I'm just kidding, guys. I love you guys very much. Rahul versus Bob Dunkelman. That's going to be a hard bracket.
That will be hard.
I feel like Rahul's not getting out of that. Everyone unanimously loves Barb, and rightfully so.
And they also unanimously love Troy Baker, including fucking Luke Skywalker, who pushed people, and it still wasn't enough
Guys,
for
this
Rahul.
weekend was really scary and devastating.
It was crazy, man.
That was amazing, though. I love how Mark Hamill, zero context, even in his tweet was like, I don't know what this is, but my boy, fellow Joker, Troy Baker, wants me to tell you to vote for him.
Yeah.
So go vote for him.
So just fucking go.
I love it.
So looking at the brands, Taco Bell, Portillo's, Oreos, DiGiorno.
Taco Bell's taking this whole thing.
I feel like Taco Bell
It's going to be Taco Bell versus Oreos.
versus
for sure.
Oreos. And then, I don't know, man, there was a lot of Oreo love. But
I could see both ways. Oreos and Taco Bell, to me, are of the same magnitude.
it depends on how much Taco Bell galvanizes its Twitter accounts and stuff and pushes itself, you know?
Who's got the bigger following? Oreos or Taco Bell?
Taco Bell.
You think so?
In terms of social media?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think it's T-Bell? Okay.
Yeah. Definitely more engaged. So we'll have to figure that out. But then eventually it's going to be Taco Bell versus
Taco Bell versus
Or
Rahul.
Barb.
I mean, I feel like that's where it's going to get really interesting.
Yeah.
Because if Taco Bell wins, the question becomes, do we have a brands category in the second annual Best Friend of the Show? Or is that just cheating? Is it too hard?
If I'm being honest,
Yeah.
I say there is a second annual one of these.
If I'm
but
being honest, I say we'll probably forget about it until next year, until someone in the chat,
I'm sure
like a
that-
Zyger, brings it up, and then Greg goes, oh, right, and then we all have to do this all over again.
I wouldn't be shocked if Greg Miller has already set an alarm
I would.
to be
I would.
ready for it.
We'll see. That's part of the fun of what we do here on Kind of Funny.
Is it fun?
Ladies and
This is-
gentlemen.
this is just
I'm
scary.
having a great time. Look it. People are taking this as a giant goof, and that's great. My one my one thing was like, I want to make sure people know we're not making fun of them. I want to make sure people know that we're not fucking with them. But we are fucking with them just a little bit.
Yeah.
And you know what? Honestly, at the end of the day, if you can't be fucked with just a little bit, you can't be Greg Miller's friend. You just can't do it.
Yeah.
That's just the way it goes. What do we got here, Kev?
So the
What'd you bring up?
supersize was 7 ounces of French fries.
'Kay.
And a pound of French fries, 16 ounces.
But it was half a pound.
Yeah.
So,
it's
yeah,
2 supersized fries.
that makes sense. I mean, it was a
Two?
lot.
Yeah.
No, but
No,
it's a half, so it'd
half
be one.
pound would be 8 ounces.
It'd be
it's-
one more ounce.
I'm sorry, I thought you said it was a pound.
No, I believe it was a. Type in Baker's. I think they still have it. Baker's. I don't know how you. Well, Baker's fast food.
Yeah, that's
Type that in and see if they still have the half pound of fries. It might have been a pound of fries, but I don't think so. I think it was a half pound because I wasn't that fat in high school. I didn't really start packing on the LBs until college.
Pound of fries is a lot of fries.
Let's see. Oh man, Baker's fucking suck on it.
Was it? Do you think it was under the Mama meal?
Check it. Type in the Mama Meal and see what. Yeah, just click the Mama Meal. Let's see what we got here.
I'm gonna show
Also, can we get this delivered tonight?
No, it doesn't.
You got to pick what you want. Pick that
This
combination
looks
burrito.
fucking horrible.
Pick that combination burrito.
Really? This looks so good.
Dude, this looks like Wendy's bullshit.
No, it's maybe
Ew.
a half a point above Wendy's.
I don't think it is.
It's maybe a half.
I
point
don't
above
like Wendy's, and this looks
Maybe
worse
we
than
should
Wendy's.
call Baker's and see if they still have the half pound of fries. Because I feel like we're not.
Yeah. Hold on, find a number.
Find a number for them and see if they still have the half pound of fries.
Well, I don't think that
Contact us.
us finding a number on air is probably a good idea.
Greg does it all the time, and no one's sued us yet. So, but I also don't carry that much. Oh, it's just a general forum.
Hold on. 1909.
No, it's a voice message.
Yeah, it's not. It's going to be an assistant line. While you do that, Kev,
Yeah, I'm listening.
let's go on to the next one. Tomorrow's MCU.
Thank you for calling Cruise Drive-Thru. Please listen carefully to the following menu options. For job-related inquiries, press 1. For restaurant information, press 2. To tell us about a visit or to speak with a representative, press 3. Please press for the operator.
Yeah, let's see if they still have it.
I figured it out.
Is it there? Yeah.
Morning Bakers, this is Steven.
Hey, I was wondering, do you guys still have the half pound of fries?
Yes, it's not called the half anymore. It's just our large fry now.
Oh,
yes,
do
it's
you know why? Why did
portion.
you guys change the name of it?
I'm so sorry, what was that?
Why did you guys change the naming of the fries?
We just went to a more traditional structure of small, medium, and large.
God, that makes sense.
Makes sense.
Modernizing. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Alrighty, thank you. Bye-bye.
Now,
more you know.
Here's what I'm going to say about this. Half pound of fries, innovation. And then they streamlined it by saying you don't need to know how the fucking pound system works. You don't need to know pounds versus metric system. Like, you don't need to know any of that shit.
No.
Large, medium, small.
Let's go, boys.
Now, Kev.
Yeah.
I need you to do me a favor. I need you to click off this, and you and me need to figure out what this low-carb bowl is up top here. Do you see what I'm saying? Whatever that bean and cheese bowl is back there, what is... Oh, it's the bean cup. God damn.
God, that's
good.
The bean cup.
Let me tell you something about the bean cup, audio listeners. You can't see this right now, but this thing looks exactly the same going in as it does coming out.
Oh my God.
Look at that. Beautiful,
It doesn't
beautiful
seem like
cup
low
of
carbs.
protein.
It's
No, it's not,
37
because it's got a lot
grams.
of beans in it and carb. It's got
I
37
think it's
grams.
all beans.
Is it just all beans? There's no. Oh, is there? Oh, go to the chili one. Let's see how much protein the chili has in
That's
it.
just chili.
Less protein than the beans, but fewer carbohydrates. There you go.
I wouldn't be shocked if this was less overall. This seems like a smaller setup.
It might just be the picture size.
They look like the
Maybe.
same cups.
Well, listen, I'll tell you guys this. When I go for my high school reunion, I will eat at Baker's and I will live stream it, let everyone know if it's still just as good as I remember it.
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while, my brother and I, when we're hanging out, we will go by Baker's just for shits and giggles.
Just to see what's up.
It's tasty.
Yeah?
It's tasty. You got to treat yourself every once in a while.
I don't know if that's treating yourself, but it's doing something.
Kev, bring this next one up here. Hey, if you guys did not know, Tim and Greg are leaving me again, and nothing good can come of that. But
No.
either way, I'll be here with you guys all week. They will be in Mizzou to film a very special segment that we're doing where Greg gets to go back to college and talk to some of his professors. It's going to be really fun. Greg is very fired up about it. I think it's going to be a really cool segment. And
Doing a
Tim
meet
is
and greet
accompanying with him.
on Wednesday?
We are doing a meet and greet, 6:30 p.m. Wednesday. I don't know if that's what time zone Mizzou is in.
It's
I'm guessing Central.
unfortunately Central Time.
Whoa.
First strike. But either way, if you guys are in the Missouri area and can go over to Mizzou, they're going to be doing that at CJ's Wings, I guess, at 6:30 p.m. Wednesday. So go say hi. Go, and then hopefully that tiger is still there so that you can walk right up to it, punch it right in the face.
Oh, shit,
Because
dude.
everyone knows that mascots can't feel pain.
No, they can't.
They can't.
No, we know that
What do we know?
Snowbike Mike was the mascot of his high school.
Snowbike's
they
a
can feel
fucking G.
pain.
He can't feel pain.
Here's the thing about Snowbike Mike, though. Where's he been?
Not feeling pain.
Uh-oh.
I'll tell you that much.
I'm just saying, where's he been? I haven't seen or heard of from Snowbike Mike months.
Really?
He hasn't reached out.
We like.
He hasn't reached
He
That's,
hasn't
out.
seen
that's
what
not
I'm
even
doing?
true. You just missed the calls with him.
No, I was on the call last time. I'm just fucking with him.
Oh, I see.
I just want this to get to him so he tries harder. You see what I'm saying? Because what the thing is, there's nothing better than someone you consider a friend telling you that you're fucking up. It's better.
I call 11 in the chat, says, I want to see Tim and Greg, but I can't make it. I'm going to a nurse meeting.
Call out sick.
Kevin, give me the one. Hot.
Oh, Nick.
Is the meeting of a bunch of nurses?
That is hot. I'll have to do it.
In the chat, Lord Tiny Phallus says, "Die in a hole, Central Time."
Yeah.
And I second that emotion.
I do too.
What an
I do too.
emotion.
Now, Tim, we talked this morning. You told me to shut the fuck up because you were like, save it
did.
for the
Save it for
show.
the show, Nick.
We watched over the weekend. If you guys are keeping up with MCU in review, it is Doctor Strange right now. We will be talking about that tonight. That will go live for everyone on YouTube.com/kindafunny tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Tuesday. If you got one more night to watch it, and I'll say it's on Netflix, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
It is. Man, was dreading watching this movie. Sat down, I'm like,
But
motherfucker.
where does it rank?
I know. That's gonna be the big question.
That is the big question.
Because while I enjoyed it upon the third viewing of it, I don't know. I have to look at the list. We have to talk this out.
There's gonna be a lot
this is
going
one
on,
of those.
man.
This is the first one I've come in with, not having a clear like I'm gonna fight for this to be at number or whatever. I might go with the flow on this one and be like, what do you guys think? I'm amenable.
I have a lot of thoughts.
Yeah,
I have
you got a lot of
Listen.
thoughts.
We'll share
Yeah.
those thoughts later.
All right, cool.
What do you say?
It's a good one. Oh shit, we have to talk to Joey about staying and making sure that everything's recording.
We'll talk. Well, yeah. I don't know what that means. You've just confused me, but it sounds
We
important,
need
so we
someone
should talk
running
to
the
her about
board
it.
tonight.
Okay.
Because
Oh,
Corgis
for
is
MCU.
out, yeah.
Joe, can you stay? Oh, we'll be done.
Is
by like
Civil
5.
War still on Netflix? Says
Yes.
K Top
It
27.
was at least last
yeah.
week.
As far as I understand, all of the movies from Civil War are on Netflix, with the exception of Spider-Man: Homecoming.
I don't see Homecoming there.
But because
no.
that's a Sony property, so or Columbia or whatever the
The
fuck.
only two that I've seen for sure, I watched the last week. I watched Civil War, and this week Doctor Strange on Netflix.
And Guardians 2 is definitely.
Guardians 2 is there as well, yeah. So that's good for me because I always, have to buy them otherwise and whatever. All right, Tim.
Yes.
Now you watched this already.
I did.
Big news today. Actually, big news yesterday. But what are you gonna do? I was pooping. I saw this pop up, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait because I love doing the morning show.
Yeah.
It's Monday. I want people to have my genuine reactions to the official. Now this, cutting out the fact that we've already seen a trailer for this.
Yeah.
I don't know why that was called. That was the teaser, which apparently was a minute long. This is the trailer. Am I understanding this correct? This is the official.
It's the
Star
story.
Wars story trailer.
Solo,
Get your
the
shit.
Star Wars story.
Oh my god.
I will say, to me, the most memorable thing about this trailer, the music is fucking awesome.
It has that Western twang to it, right? Cool.
Tight as fuck.
Now, I will say this to everyone watching on YouTube. We're fucking on the razor's edge right now, okay? We're gonna watch this. Kev has assured me, he's gotten word from Disney that they will not make us cut this out before we upload it to YouTube.
I did not assure him.
But, and his hair's looking foin right now. Foin, like a
Foin.
mid-90s crush. Foin.
Foine.
But there's a possibility. Tim was like, we should not do this. We're gonna get, it's gonna get claimed.
Did he say that?
It's a whole rigmarole.
It's a rigmarole. Maybe I'm making this
You
up,
ready?
maybe I'm not. Either way, just to let everyone know, you might get the reacts. We might have to cut the part out where we watch the trailer. I apologize about that, but that's just them. Until we take over the world, we have nothing. Until we buy Disney, we're not going to be able to
That's
watch these
not in
trailers.
the books until 3 years from now.
3 years from now. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Solo, a Star Wars story original trailer. Kevin?
Official.
I'm up against the wall. Star Destroyer being made.
You're after something.
Very clarity.
Is it revenge? Money? Or is it something else?
Something else.
You look good. A little rough around the edges, but good.
Heard about a job. Big shot gangster putting together crew.
That's Paul Bettany?
I'm a driver, and I'm a flyer. I waited a long time for a shot like this.
It's his gun, Nick. That's how he got
The heavy blaster?
Well, what do you know?
You got a line on a ship?
Yeah, I know a guy. He's the best smuggler around.
I heard a story about you. I was wondering if it's true. Everything you've heard about me is true.
L3!
Let go of the mean man's face.
Who are these guys? If you come with us, you're in this life for good.
You might wanna buckle up, baby.
Let me give you some advice. Assume everyone will betray you, and you will never be disappointed.
I got a really good feeling about this.
Chewie getting his fuck on.
Oh, sweet as fuck?
When do you know how to fly? 190 years old? You look great. Push it.
God.
So glad we took this job!
Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that last part.
That's the problem, man. Who the fuck decided that they're gonna go with that title animation? They're like, you know what? That fucking shitty Premiere template that somebody found,
Yeah.
we're gonna go with that.
I think, other than that last part,
Yeah.
which
That was
was
a
like,
cool trailer.
that's weird.
Yeah.
That was a cool
Great
trailer.
trailer.
I think it was a cool trailer too.
I think it's,
I think it tells us exactly what this movie's gonna be.
yeah.
Heist movie.
I'm much more excited about this than I was the other one. Here's my problem, is that I still feel like you're seeing those elements of the other directors in this, where it's like, this, I can't decide if this is gonna be comical or Rogue One.
Yeah.
This trailer makes it look more like this is gonna be like a intense film, like a heist film, which sounds cool. Rogue One, also a heist film, cool. I get that. Western style gunslinger, dope. All the characters come together, cool. But I just don't like the comedic beats to me are really falling flat.
Some of them fall flat, man. They just
Similar
they really
to how
don't hit.
like I'm getting massive Suicide Squad like vibes from this, where it's like that should have been a funny line, but it wasn't a funny line. Remember when she's like, a girl can, I'm still a girl, or whatever it was. You're like, no.
I want to know exactly what she said because I don't think it was anything.
No,
like
I love that. But you know what I mean? When she breaks the thing and grabs the purse, it's like, she's still a girl.
We're still bad. I think it was like, we're still bad guys.
We're still, oh, that's what it was. We're still bad
I'm
guys.
still a girl.
Man, whatever.
Tomato.
I didn't. Why? Here's the other thing. Why is there always got to be a droid? I get it. We got to sell toys.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like this is really
thing
starting.
Now
Go. Give me
that I like about this droid. L3, I think her name is. I'm hoping, Nick.
Yeah.
That Lando and L3 are getting their fuck on.
Lando and the droid?
There was some moments between them in this.
What is she just?
Yeah.
She just jerks it.
Yeah.
She
That'd
has
be
like an
hot.
attachment.
Oh, you think she has a little like
Like
a
a
little
flesh, like, yeah.
a little attachment? Mm-hmm.
Hand. that she
Man, I'd be
can
down
hold.
for that. Did you say
kinda
Chewie
in.
was getting his bang on?
Yeah, dude. Chewie was with another Wookiee, and they like embraced.
Hot.
It was just a lot of. It was like
Chewie is
70s
old.
porn, where
How
it's
do you
just
think-
bush on bush.
Do you think they always do it doggy style?
No,
Because they're kind of like big dogs, right?
I mean,
I mean
think
that's
they're
like
hairy
racist,
people.
but
I mean, they're more like hairy people.
Okay.
they
They're
like.
like
I can confirm with Kevin, they are more like hairy people than they are big
than
dogs.
upright dogs. I thought they were upright dogs.
Although
I
they're
apologize
like-
to all Wookiees out there, or if you think of yourself as a Wookiee for being slightly racist or biased towards your people, you guys can definitely get some of that hot Mish style if you want. I'm not going to judge you. If you feel like just doing that boring Mish style, get in there.
Sweet Mish.
Who is the voice of the L3? Because it sounds like what's her name? It sounds like the Chrome Stormtrooper,
It does.
but it's not her.
It sounds just like her.
You know what I mean? But it can't
Yeah,
possibly.
no,
That'd be
no,
dope
no.
if it was. She was like, "Fuck it, man, I'm getting
God.
another job." But
Everything
that'd be so
connects.
confusing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's none of the people at the top of the
No,
poster.
it's definitely Kev. Can you look that up?
I'm on it. Oh yeah, but it is Paul Bettany.
Yeah, Paul Bettany, the bad guy. That's dope. Paul Bettany's awesome.
Uh,
You don't like him?
no, I like it.
You're not a fan.
I was
of
saying,
the
yeah,
bad-
I just was biting my lip.
Scale of 1 to
Why
10.
are you biting your lip?
I'm just biting it.
Oh, that's dope.
This is
I love this
weird.
stuff.
I don't
That's
like
dope.
This setup.
I love it.
What? What do you love?
I love that they go with sort of the 80s still style of like the borders and stuff for some of these.
Oh,
I think it's
okay.
cool.
Yeah.
I just like the look of that era of Star Wars so much.
Do you recognize this lady?
Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Bring her up. Show the peeps. No.
Now
Don't.
I'm gonna wager a guess before we go anywhere. She had something to do with Doctor. What's the fucking?
Who?
Yeah, Doctor Who. Someone's gonna be like, dude, she was in season 194 of Doctor Who with the 15th Doctor. That's the one you should start on, by the way. Don't bother watching the first 15 Doctors.
I don't think so. I don't think she was.
Oh, she was in Fleabag. Yeah, okay.
Seems like she was like the main person in Fleabag.
Yeah.
She is the Fleabag.
I didn't watch it. My wife watched that and said she really liked it.
Yeah.
So, cool. Okay, so no one that we really know. That's just anticlimactic. What's
She was
up?
in a TV show called Doctors,
Oh, okay, not Doctor
but
Who.
not Doctor Who. I don't know, man. I feel like this movie's getting shat on a little too much because I don't think it looks that bad. Having said that, I don't think it's going to be great.
My hopes.
That trailer looked fun.
It
I
looks
thought the
fun.
last one did too. I think this trailer is just as good as the last one.
I'm keeping my hopes for this tempered.
Mm-hmm.
My expectations are that we're gonna go and it's gonna be a fun movie, but it's gonna have some problems.
Yeah.
And we'll see. What was that look at? Did you sip something bad?
I wish it was still
Orange
the 21 Jump Street guys, just their vision making the entire movie. And like, I get it, shit happens and whatever.
I
but
heard that was bad.
Yeah, but I just don't believe it. I
I
don't
know.
fucking believe it. And the thing is with
Well, I believe it if Alden Ehrenreich is not a good improver. Like back up. Donald Glover would have. If you said you're going to put him in a movie that's largely improv, I'd be like, you just cast the right person. And this is a guy who, if I'm not mistaken, comes from Upright Citizens Brigade. He's a UCB vet.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
Derek comedy.
Comedic actor. I don't know if Alden Ehrenreich can really hang there. So I feel like that might have been where some of the communication was breaking down. Like,
I honestly, I feel like I feel like mistakes were made.
definitely.
Lego Movie, 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street. They made 22 Jump Street good, Nick.
It was actually still good. It was
It
still
was
good.
still good.
They look like old ass men in that one too.
Oh my God, it was good.
Jonah Hill literally was
Yeah,
like,
this-
I forgot about a diet. I'm just gonna kick it.
I think this is going to be similar to Ant-Man in that we're always going to wish we got the thing that we were promised.
Yeah.
But Ant-Man ended up being good in spite of that stuff.
I mean, you got Ron Howard. Ron Howard knows how to make a good movie. he kept me captivated with 3 dudes in a capsule floating around in space. They had literally the big drama of Apollo 13 was they had to figure out how to get a square peg into a round hole, and it was captivating.
Yeah.
Captivating. I can't start watching that movie without finishing it. It's one of those. It's like if it's on, I gotta watch it. And it's 3 dudes floating around in space. That's all that happened the entire time. Some people are actually calling me out saying, "Hey man, fall back on Doctor Who. Stop talking shit." I'm not talking shit about Doctor Who. I've never watched Doctor Who. I don't intend to watch Doctor Who. But if you're a Whoite or a Whovian or a Whovalerian or whatever the hell you guys call yourselves, good for you.
Doctor Who's a lot of fun.
People love it. But the problem I have with Doctor Who is everyone goes, "Oh, this person's the best Doctor. Start on that season."
No, just start it. The right thing to do is start in the season 9, whereas that's the new stuff, and just watch
season
it.
9?
Yeah.
What I'm a completionist. I gotta have all the other seasons before that.
The seasons 1 through 8 are from like the fucking 60s. Nobody wants that shit. Ugh.
God, man, they're terrible. They're like 4:3, really shitty video, like the original Star Trek: The Next Generation, where you're like, what are these people wearing? What is happening?
Why do they all have wigs?
What the hell is going on? Tim, okay, that's it for the Star Wars news. We have one more news story, then I want to talk to you a little bit about your weekend, because you watched some fun shit.
I did.
This is just not much of a story here, just a release date for Toy Story 4.
No, are we not showing this poster?
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you already did.
No, sorry.
Oh, I apologize. Let's take a look at the Solo poster, the newest poster for that. I like the style of the artwork they're doing here. You remember they did some character posters earlier.
Yeah,
this is kind of bringing that. What's that?
Apparently they stole this style from...
Yeah, they stole it from Ollie Moss, I think.
No.
Is that not him?
No, they stole it from some Sony, like, greatest hit CDs of, like, jazz of the 80s, pop of the 90s, like all this stuff, and they looked exactly like fucking exactly. Like there's no way you can say they didn't do it. They got in some trouble.
I'll look into that.
I remember
look
the
up Ollie Moss, by the way,
that,
because I love his posters. I just want to show everyone that. Someone clearly was like, I'm inspired by this, and there's a thin line between being inspired and plagiarism.
Well, because I remember like they were looking into it of whether or not Disney actually got clearance to be able to
do it.
Oh,
I'm sure they did.
I'm not sure.
These are the ones I thought you were saying. This is remember these a long time ago?
Very cool.
Fucking nasty. Bring up that
fucking nasty.
Bring up that Darth Vader one.
Let's bring up this.
Left, down. Just the one the Return of the Jedi one, sorry.
This is the picture.
Yeah, just bring up that. That's what I'm talking about.
Sorry, I was trying
that is fucking such a cool style.
Very cool.
I love this. When these dropped a long time ago, I was
love
like,
it.
Gotta remember that.
Love.
He did one for Captain America. Click over to the cap. Far right.
Right.
Far right. There it is. Boom.
Oh, that was pretty rad.
That's
pretty damn
sick.
Cool.
God, I wish I had talent. Do you ever think about that?
I do.
Do you ever think to yourself,
all the
what
time.
would it be like to have talent that
to
you
actually
could,
be
like
good
a
at
craft?
something?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll just have to settle for this life and Chipotle after this. Disney officially announced its release date for Toy Story 4. This is from bleedingcool.com. Fans of Pixar are currently very much focused on Incredibles 2. Rightfully fucking so, because it's about time. It's about time. Out this summer, but there was another movie on the horizon, Toy Story 4. Disney and Pixar decided that it was time to give us an official release date for the movie on social media, and that release date is June 21st, 2019. Now here's the special thing about that. I don't know. I have no idea if that's... I'm assuming that's a good release date.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
Whatever.
My question is, usually when it comes to their... Yeah, here, pull this up, Kev. This is more important. Oh, yeah. It's like...
Can you zoom in on this?
Enhance.
Speaking
of enhance, dude, Super Troopers is in like a week and a half.
Oh, God, 420. That's right.
Not good.
Super Troopers not going to be good?
No. They like copy it.
Yeah, I mean, look. The style of using the letters as a mask for an image behind it is not something that Sony developed.
Yeah,
That's been something that's a style people.
The background being the same color, a font that's very, very
sure,
similar.
but
Nick, are you really trying to argue?
No. They
Like,
clearly
even
looked.
the colors-
Whoever made these clearly had those albums and was like, dude, this is dope. We should do this.
I
I'm just
go
saying,
one
like-
further and said they literally had it like taped to their fucking monitor.
It's possible. It's definitely possible.
Color matched.
Like, yeah, except for the last one.
Oh man.
I'm just saying, the people who made that CD didn't make that style.
Right,
they
but
did
made
make this
these.
combination.
They did
of
make
things.
one that's funk and solo and looks exactly the same. Although I will give shout out to the artist that did solo for having like the Millennium Falcon and the TIE Fighters.
Yeah, they did
kind of
add some
coming out
elements,
a
yeah.
little bit there. Oh, same one on that one. That's great. And then look, it's the same one.
Same one, yeah.
They really just copy and pasted that.
It was good.
Really, I mean, we could have had Chewie banging
it looks
another
like
Wookiee.
copy and paste that artist's like best skill.
Look,
It's true. It's true.
that artist definitely understands what Control C and Control V do, or Command C, Command V if you're in the right.
But I want to know what
ecosystem.
ended up happening with it. We'll get into that, Kev.
I don't know.
Toy Story, though, what's interesting to me is usually Pixar does like a new movie and then a sequel.
Yeah.
And like sometimes they'll like do even 2 in a year. So getting Incredibles 2 and then Toy Story 4, I wonder if there's like a one in between, like a Coco.
Maybe.
You know, like a new Coco.
We
But
should
not-
all be
not
so
Coco
lucky.
2.
No,
You know
not
what I
Coco
mean?
2.
Like
That'd be
a new
amazing. They're
IP.
like, we're going right into Coco,
Coco
2.
2.
Here's the deal with Coco.
What's the deal with
We
Coco?
probably shouldn't. I mean, I don't need a sequel to that. It's so good. It was so good. It's such a great story. We're
Yeah.
good. I'm sure they can make, again, it's Pixar. They could make 14 more of those.
Yeah.
And I'm sure all of them would be good.
No, that's not true. But
The Toy Stories have been great.
Toy Stories might be the greatest
Toy
trilogy
Story
of all
3,
time.
I was like,
I
oh,
fucking
fucking
stand
Toy
by
Story
that.
3. And at the end, I'm like crying.
Toy
When they're
Story 3 was
about to
amazing.
go into the furnace, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Brad Bird?
But do we need a 4? I don't know, man. And here's the thing, whatever. They haven't fucked me yet with Toy Story.
They haven't fucked you. And
But-
Toy Story, if I'm not mistaken, one of your favorite franchises.
Totally,
right?
yeah. So I'm fucking in. But when you look at a lot of the other Pixar movies, at some point we got to do Pixar movies in review. We just got to.
We have to.
We all need to
We
be on the
have to.
same page and understand where they went right and where they went wrong.
My thing with Pixar, oh, it's gonna be hard though, man. We have to do that.
Cars
Yeah.
not that bad.
Cars, not that bad.
I will-
Car 2's, that bad.
Yeah, I will legitimately
Cars
go
3,
back.
they went back.
Pretty great.
They went back.
Pretty
They-
great.
They nailed it
I will
again.
go back and watch the Car series if we do this, because you know I've hated on the Car series ever since I watched the first one because I thought it wasn't very good. Having said that, I will do the series just to have an excuse to rewatch The Incredibles, which I'm sure I will do anyway because it will be playing on TV
Gotta get that hype.
500 times
How
before
does
this movie
A
comes
Bug's
out.
Life not have a sequel?
A Bug's Life?
Yeah.
It
Because
just didn't-
Ants came out
So
and
good.
everyone just unanimously was like, "This
No,
is the
no,
Woody Allen movie we've all been waiting for."
Nobody, except for me, nobody was like, man, I like this movie more.
I fucking love Ants.
I love Ants too.
Dude, it's got Sylvester Stallone in it.
Ants is good, but it's
Are you
not
kidding
Bug's
me?
Life.
What about B movie? You ever see B movie?
B movie completely.
Where does that
overrated.
rank in the movie where
Very low.
insects
B-movie
get to be
is-
people?
Is worse than any Pixar
Worse than
movie.
any Pixar movie. Well, I'm excited for this. Obviously, I love when Pixar does anything, and I support that. Coco was one of those movies. I'm like, it doesn't. I watched the trailer. I'm like, it looks beautiful. The colors are amazing. It's going to be one of those I can feel like has decent music, but I don't need to see it in theaters. Ended up seeing it because I got outvoted during Thanksgiving. Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it. Also, didn't realize it was the same people that had done some of the stuff for Frozen. Did it for Coco. They wrote the music and they won another Academy Award.
Oh, the
for
music,
It.
yeah, I forgot their names.
Fucking
but
awesome. Yeah, it's that group of husband
and wife, yeah.
And they are holy shit cashing checks right now.
Oh,
son.
they're great, dude.
They're
Frozen
trading
2
in
on the way.
Porsches, man. They traded up the Toyota Celica for the fucking Porsche. Porsche money. Okay. Tim, I watched a movie this weekend. You watched a movie this weekend. I wanted to talk about those very briefly.
Yes.
You watched a movie called Blockers.
I did.
What is
I
your-
watched Blockers. I
what'd
went
you
with
think?
Kevin and Gia, and goddamn, that
Worth
movie.
it?
That movie
I enjoy the shit out of that
Funnier
movie, regardless of what Tim says.
than the trailer. What do you mean?
I don't know. I thought you were gonna turn on it.
Why?
Tim, he loved it.
Why would I
Did
turn
you?
on it?
I thought we walked out and you were like,
I mean, it's not fun. I mean, it's not like a
I thought-
genre-changing movie, but it's
I
like
thought it was
Where is
fucking
it? Where is it
hilarious,
compared to
probably.
Game Night?
I think Game Night's better.
Okay.
But Blockers it's very funny.
So the reason I asked that question subversively means, do I watch this with my wife or do I go see it on my own? Or
No,
See it on your
no,
own.
no.
Forget
See it on my own.
See it
Okay,
on your own.
100% see it on your own.
Okay.
There's a lot of scenes. There's a lot of just like gag comedy and like just shit that happens where it's like this is just funny to look, like stupid practical stuff. Like it reminds me of Neighbors in some ways.
Yeah,
Where
okay.
there's just like shit happening. Like
Sure.
remember when he gets punted off the chair and it's like this shouldn't be funny.
Just airbags
but it is.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's that type of stuff throughout it. There's some moments that are just like fucking comedic gold. Some things fall flat.
How's John Cena in it?
John Cena is spectacular.
amazing.
I gotta be. He's one of those guys where you're like, it just put him in stuff.
Dude, he can do no wrong.
Just pepper him
well,
and stuff.
he could do wrong for a while, but he's
Hey
good.
man, did you
He's
see
a-
The Marine?
I did see The Marine.
It's a fun, stupid ass action movie, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Dumb as shit, but fun.
He was very, very fucking funny
Good for
in the
him.
movie. This movie had a lot of jokes and like things I've never seen before. So I
Mm-hmm.
was like, okay, that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's a fun time, and it's definitely worth watching with Movie Pass.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this show's brought to you by Movie Pass.
I wish.
Oh God, one day. I mean, you guys are such outspoken advocates of it. We should try to get a movie pass sponsorship.
No, because then we can't be outspoken advocates. Then we're
Well, you
paid
can still, if you
shit.
like the thing, there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, they're paying us to say this, but I like the thing.
I Yeah, then you're in that weird Greg category where he's just obsessed with Stitch Fix and.
Oh my God.
Blue
No, but they
Apron.
haven't paid us to do anything in a while, and Greg just keeps pimping them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bill Stitch Fix. I'm just gonna be like, you owe us
You owe us money.
thousands
fucks.
of dollars now for the 5,000
You
times.
got Blue Apron recently, right?
I tried Blue Apron, yeah. It's fun. It's cool. I'll be honest with you though, I don't know if I'm gonna keep going with it because I'm lazy.
Yeah. You are.
And they ship you,
lazy.
they make it so easy. They literally, you don't have to
No,
leave.
no, stop. They didn't pay for this.
Fair point. Thank you, Kevin.
I
See,
also-
someone's got his head wrapped around the fucking big picture here.
We also went to watch A Quiet Place.
Oh,
and
what'd
it
you
was
think?
sold out.
No way.
Yeah,
Really upsetting.
really fucking
We
upsetting.
were so excited for it.
Oh man, I feel like a lot of people. I think that's gonna do really good business.
Yeah, we'll see. People definitely like horror movies, and especially when they get good reviews, there's the word of mouth.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing a lot of things of it being really split. Some people are like, this is fucking great, and some people are like, this is not good.
Oh, so it's
and
not.
it reminds me of, what's the movie, Kev?
Conjuring.
No.
It comes at night.
It Comes at Night.
I never
where
saw that.
some people love it,
It was
some people
awful.
hate it.
It
A lot of
was
people love it. We
absolute
did
trash.
not like it.
The
at
thing about
all.
It Comes at Night is the big criticism I heard of that movie was that it was billed totally incorrectly. Like if you didn't know anything about it and you're like, oh, that's a cool title, click on it. Some people say that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't know anything about It Comes at Night. I just
I
know
don't
it's
know
not really a
anything about it
horror
either.
movie. Like people said it was
Yeah.
a horror movie, and then the
Well,
people that I
that's
know
the thing.
walked in.
It looked like all the trailers make it look like a really horror suspense movie.
Yeah, it makes it look like these people are stuck in a house
But
and
it's
these
a-
things are kind of killing them.
It's a drama
Yeah.
of like people dealing with things.
Okay, that's the complete opposite.
Yeah,
I would be
exactly.
disappointed
Yeah.
too.
We were so angry. I think
People
Some
are like
people
in the
fell
chat,
asleep.
they like Quiet Place.
Here's the thing about It Comes at Night. Sorry, not to get too long on this. Is that it reminds me the title, just in title alone, because they both start with it, reminds me It Follows, and I loved It
no,
Follows.
it's not that.
It Follows was
It's very
an
different.
awesome, campy ass indie horror film. That was awesome.
Sure, that was a really good horror movie.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
terrifying.
This is a drama.
Remember when the mom comes out and like her breast is hanging out, and you're kind of like, why am I attracted to this mother figure?
Yep.
And then you start thinking maybe I should talk to my
Nope.
therapist about that.
No, you lost me there.
That's weird. So Blockers definitely worth seeing in theaters if you have movie pass.
I wouldn't. If you have movie, I wouldn't say it's definitely worth seeing in theaters.
Maybe
I
worth
would,
a
say, I
rental.
would say it's worth seeing in theaters.
It's.
I don't know,
It is
definitely,
a
but-
perfect airplane movie.
Okay. Oh, that's
Like
perfect.
that's probably my review of Cock Blockers. Perfect airplane.
So
movie.
it sits. You're saying in my analogs that would be The House, which is a perfect airplane movie as well.
yes.
God damn it.
Your analog to it. I haven't seen The House. I can't speak on the
I
quality
think-
of that movie.
I think if you have a couple IPAs and sit down and
Yeah.
watch that, you got nothing else to do. I think
Yeah.
you'll laugh at it.
Okay.
It's just a dumb, stupid, fun movie. The movie I watched over the weekend was one that I borrowed from Greg Miller. It was Suicide Squad: Hell to Pay. Have you seen the previews for
No.
this at all? This is another animated film, done in the style and sort of the same tone as Assault on Arkham.
Okay.
So, watching this movie, I'm like, I don't understand why DC could make this animated movie for a Suicide Squad and it be this enjoyable. Not a perfect movie by any stretch of the imagination, but really fucked up,
Yeah.
super violent, as a Suicide Squad movie should be. All the characters are well fleshed out, but also bad guys. Like, they're clearly bad guys. And then
And
you get to
girls.
the end of it, and girls, and you get to the bad
still a
people.
girl.
I'm still a girl. We're still girls, Mr. J. I get to the end of it, and I'm like, that was really fun. That was a cool Suicide Squad movie. How do they have that team working on that, and they don't just walk next door to them and go, hey, could you guys come over and take a look at the script for
Yeah.
Suicide Squad 2? Can you just look at this? And shout out, I think it was Christian Slater did the voice for Deadshot.
Okay.
I was like, fucking shout out to
That's
you,
random,
man.
but cool.
I liked it a lot. It is super violent though, like RoboCop violent.
Wow.
Where I'm like even for an animated movie, I'm like, this is kids.
Some fucked up
kids should
shit.
stay the
Steer
fuck away
clear.
from this. So I wonder if there's a gray area there. Where I'm like, maybe they're just sneaking that shit in.
Yeah.
Because I'm not like when you're watching an animated movie, are you ever really aware of whether
Of
or
like
not
that,
it's
the
rated R?
consequences of yeah.
Man, it's violent.
Yeah?
It's super violent. But definitely.
Is it better than that other Harley Quinn animated movie you were
Yes.
watching on the plane?
Yeah, the Harley Quinn movie where she sexually abuses Nightwing, but it's okay because he digs it. That was a weird one. That was
Yeah.
a little bit weird.
Sexually abuses Nightwing.
Well, she like
Looked
ties
weird.
into a bed and is like, she's like, you're gonna want to bang me. It was a big deal. People were like, this is a weird scene. And then he's like, I'm kind of into it. And then they bang the rest of the movie. And I'm like, well, I guess it's
They
okay.
banged the rest
he
of
gave,
the
He gave her
movie.
consent and it worked out okay. Tim,
Yes.
let's go into some tips.
Let's read them
do you
tippity
feel about
taps.
that?
I like that a lot.
Remember, if you guys ever want to tip us, we will read that at the $5 above level. If you can't afford that, just leave a comment on YouTube, and I'll get around to you eventually. Brian McBrien says, Nick, I'm a little high, and I did some research. Your morning show with the Smallville sex scandal episode did 6 times more views than any other morning show. So either Sex or Smallville is getting butts in the seats.
I wonder which one.
I will say this. Every once in a while, I'll make a thumbnail and headline, and I'll send it. And then I'll pop my little head over my monitor and look into Tim's eyes to see if he sees it. And he went like this. Oh, man. Oh, man.
It was good.
It's a little misleading, but not. We talked about the.
How is it misleading? You get so in your head about headlines and thumbnails, it blows my mind.
Because I take the headline that's like, hey, actress from Smallville might be involved in this, and I just boil it down to it's very good.
That's what you gotta do. You got so few characters to work with.
Well, you got so little space in people's brains.
Smallville sex ring? Confirmed.
I said cult.
Did you?
I think so, yeah.
I think you said sex ring.
It was a sex cult, though. It was a sex cult, so a sex cult would be fun.
Either way.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just do daily updates on that.
The 50 Shades Darker review is at almost 500,000 views.
Holy
Some
moly.
shit like that. I might be wrong. Maybe 300,000. But yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it blew my mind.
Well, you like that movie a lot.
I did.
It's your top movie from last year.
My favorite movie of the last 3 years.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
One didn't even come out 3 years ago. And it was still movie of the year. I was like, the one from the year prior, still my movie of the year. 20, whatever the fuck.
You had a blast. Well, it's also when you met the love of your life.
Love of my life.
Gia
Harris, yeah.
What's this, Kevin? What are we seeing here?
Movie party, Selena.
Oh my God! Is this the way I'm going to see Selena for the first time?
Have you never seen Selena?
No.
Oh my God!
I assume people go bitty bitty bam bam. They sing along with her, right? What happens when she gets shot at the end? Does everyone go bang?
Everybody cries, you asshole.
Do they?
Oh my
or do they all wait for the
God.
shot and be like bang bang? Ping
Andy,
pong,
stop listening.
Ping pong.
Fuck.
Right in the back of the fucking head. Selena.
Fucking it. Is there more tips?
Kidney05 says, Nick, I finally caught I, Tonya this weekend. What a freaking great movie. Did you find yourself more sympathetic towards Tonya as a victim of her circumstances after watching it? I certainly did. Yes, but I love the way they did that movie because you don't really know.
You don't know what's real and what's not.
Even at the very beginning, they're like, hey, we might be fucking with you.
Yep.
She might have known. We don't know.
What
I
great
do
movie.
find sympathetic is I'm really sad that they actually took away her ability to skate for the rest of her life because she was a talented skater. Marsbo says, Nick, I mean, she did fucking kneecap someone, so, you know, you get what you fucking signed up for on that one.
She didn't do it.
She got her dumb shit boyfriend's dumb shit friend to go do it. Man, that was a good movie. Watch it. Marsbo says, Nick, Tim, because I haven't tipped in so long since my laptop died in January and I just now figured out how I can tip via phone, here's a tip. May you too and the KF community have a chill day.
Thank you. I will.
At Danny V Film says, yo, for best friends in Columbia tomorrow, I'm bringing my 7-year-old cousin's flat. I'm a 7-year-old cousin's flat, Stanley. Will you all take a picture with him and post it at hashtag KF Stanley. Also, bring a V to donate to a good home. What's a flat Stanley? What is that? Is that like a thing?
Wednesday's the meet and greet. Tomorrow's not Wednesday.
Yeah, tomorrow's Tuesday, so make sure you don't show up the wrong day. It's Wednesday, 6:30 p.m.
Flat Stanley's a children's book.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Great. Let's see. It's Kodo gave us 510 cheers. It says, Nick, Baker's is the shit. My girlfriend and I always go when we go to California. Power size fries and cherry Sprite is my go-to with the taco burger. That's a good order right there, sir. You guys haven't lived until you've had the Baker's squirts. I'll tell you that right now. Mark
Jesus.
USG says, hey Nick, my daughter Mia Lynn just had her front tooth removed due to an infection. Can you maybe brighten her day with some your words? Well, I can't, but Greg Miller.
Hey everybody, it's me, Greg Miller. Sorry about your tooth.
Mia Lynn.
Mia Lynn, but it's okay.
You got 24 more other teeth.
I had a cat, and that cat once bit my wash. And over the next week or so, the cat's nose got huge.
Yeah.
We had to take it. It turned out when it bit the watch, it chipped its tooth. The tooth got infected and infected the nose.
Killed the cat.
Nope, cat survived for a long time.
Good.
We took out the
9
tooth.
lives.
Took out the tooth.
I'm looking old.
We took out the tooth.
You ever think about that?
What?
How old you start looking after a while? I went back, I got my high school reunion coming up.
Yeah, 20 years.
Looked at pictures of myself through the years. I got old. Tim, shit fucking sneaks up on you, bro. My wife got a new laptop this weekend. So we're going through archiving all the rest of her pictures. One sec.
Wow.
Archiving the rest of her pictures. I started looking at myself. I'm like, man, I did look better in my early 30s. I feel better now. I got bigger parts.
You looked better in your early 30s?
My face did.
Really?
Yeah,
I
dude,
don't think
my
so at all.
skin
This
was
is the best you've
smoother.
ever looked.
Thank you, Greg. You know what?
I'm not even.
You know what? You get the job. You're
Besides
hired.
the wig.
This
get a
isn't even
job.
the thing. We all are in the best shape of our lives. We all look the best we've ever
We're
looked.
doing
Not
well.
true.
What's going on?
We
What's going
all
on?
look
shot.
the best we've ever looked. How about that? No?
No. Not even a fucking chance.
I definitely
dude,
look. I look
you
the
look
best I've
great.
ever
Tim
looked. You
Gettys,
look the best you've ever
late
looked.
2014, early 2015.
No.
Yeah.
Now Tim
I did- Nick,
Tim
did you
Gettys' hair beard combo looking
Pretty good. Pretty good.
But you were a bean sprout back in
Nick
the day.
Nick
You look
first
like
put out
Eminem.
that
That's better.
2015 where he met you guys for the first time at the Square Activation where you met my wife.
Oh, yeah,
My wife,
yeah.
Same thing. Yeah, I was like, man, Tim was a beanpole.
I looked a lot better.
Yeah. No, you don't.
Dope shirt, though.
I did look better. We can be real about this. Body shaming works both ways.
You should shame people, right?
Which way is it working? I don't know
Which
how
way is
it
the
works.
current flowing on
I
that?
came in here with
Yeah.
breaking news.
Yeah.
Nick, you're allowed to turn off your brain. You won't care at all about this.
Okay.
It turns out, Kevin,
Yeah.
Saturday at 11 a.m., what are you doing?
Saturday 11. I don't think anything.
Tim, Saturday 11 a.m., what are you doing?
I
I know you'd like to say sleep,
I'm probably going to be sleeping.
but
I'll wake him up. Don't worry about it.
Alamo Draft House.
we already
Selena.
talked about it.
Movie
We talked
party,
about this.
Selena. How did
Yeah.
you already talk about it? How did I know?
Because this is a cutting edge show.
How did Andy not know about it?
Andy knew about it.
I don't know. You guys,
didn't
you
know
guys
about it. He
don't
just
want to
found
hear
out
what
about
Nick
it.
wants to do.
We sing along, and then right when it gets to the
No,
end,
Nick,
where she
Nick,
gets
no, you
where
said
she
it
gets
once.
shot, we all go ping pong.
Stop laughing. It's not funny.
Why? Because that's what you do at the parties, right? You sing a bitty bitty bong bong ping
Chris
pong.
did not expect that.
I don't think they show the shooting. I don't remember it being graphic. I remember her crying in the car.
Oh, it's like No
Yeah.
Country for Old Men, where Llewellyn just dies and you didn't see.
He's never seen Selena.
Well, you go.
Who hasn't?
I've never seen it.
Real quick too. Now this is in the circle of trust. Circle of trust. And I'm talking to you, best friends watching this
Yeah.
on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames, youtube.com/kindoffunny, or podcast later. I hit up Jen. I was like, "Are you in?" She's like, "Sure." What's Selena? She has no idea what's about to happen, so no one can ruin what's going to happen in the Selena story.
Okay.
Because she's going to think it's going one way and then bing bong. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think it's going to be as cataclysmic for her as when I actually heard Gia audibly gasp
Over the Batman
when
thing?
Bruce Wayne's parents died?
Probably. But I honestly, it'll be spoiled by then. Somebody will spoil it.
Oh yeah.
Somebody's going to ruin it by then. So, Kevin, you in?
I don't know.
Okay. You in?
No, I'm
Because we
not.
might
I'm
have
not
Gia.
in.
We
I'm
might
not
have
in.
Gia.
I
She
don't
can
like.
go.
Big
I,
G.
I don't
She
like
can go.
musical, like where people are gonna sing along. And
Oh,
like I have a
that's
feeling
fair.
people are gonna
That's
sing
fair.
along, and that pisses. It's like, shut up! I want to hear them.
Kevin doesn't even like the little light at Alamo Draft House.
I
Gia's
hate.
in. I'm booking tickets.
I hate that little light.
We got a party of 5, everybody.
Final tip
I
for
purposely-
now,
Oh, shit, you
BG25.
didn't do questions yet.
No, not yet.
I didn't print anything yet. I gotta get a fucking drink in me.
We got probably a good 10 minutes before we wrap this show up. Will BG2580 gave us a tip and said, "Will it be your first time in the Midwest, Tim? Also,
Yes.
as a LaCroix connoisseur myself, I think I found myself something better. It's called Bubbly, and you should try it."
Bubbly. I'm down to try some bubbly.
I was gonna say, I feel like if it wasn't for the word bubbly, you would have been like, "Fuck you,
Fuck
I'm not
that,
trying
but
anything."
bubbly, I'm in.
They got you.
It's so funny how many knockoff LaCroix are popping up.
Oh, man.
Like, Levi. Just go fuck yourselves.
Dude, it's big
you
business.
Assholes. Oh, I'm sure. Yes, it is my first time in the Midwest. Unless Chicago counts. I don't know where the fuck
Chicago
Chicago
is the Midwest.
I've been in Chicago before.
Yeah, I believe.
But besides that, nope. I stick to the coast.
Yeah.
Coast to coast.
Chicago,
I don't know.
dope
why I
ass
did
town.
that. Texas counts too, I guess.
Texas, no,
Not a
not the
coast.
Midwest.
has a
Has a
coast.
coast. Yeah. Gulf.
That's the southern coast.
I guess yeah.
It counts as a coast if land meets water. Mm-hmm. You know, it's a coast.
Yes.
It's a
Where-
coastline.
the line where blue meets blue.
But when
No,
you
it's
say
different.
coast to
That's the
coast, you're
horizon.
really talking west to east.
West
Nobody
to
cares.
east.
Nobody
Not
stops
the
off
north,
in the south.
north to south coast.
It's really where the Paxes are. You know,
Mm-hmm.
not counting Pax South or Pax North.
Australia.
Is there another one?
No.
Oh, that's really south. That's really down under.
Pax North.
I'm sure there will be. Well, Seattle's pretty north. All right. P.S. I love this best friend XOXO. Is your opportunity to say something great, nice to someone else in our community that you feel is doing just a cool job of being a human being. Go to kindoffunny.com/bestfriend. Fill out that form, just like Cameron Hawkins did. Cameron Hawkins is shouting out Patrick Mulholland, which is a dope last name. Because I don't know if you know this or not, Patrick Mulholland. Maybe you're from Ireland, you've never been to Hollywood. Mulholland Drive, historic street. They made a couple movies about it. A lot of people die on it. Patrick is a great part of the Kind of Funny Facebook group, and I really wanted to give him a shout out because he is a fantastic comic book artist, and his new series, Zero Jumper, that's a dope name, by Alterna Comics came out yesterday. For all the comic reading best friends out there, be sure to check it out in your local shop and support Patrick. Maybe we'll drop down to our local shop on the way to Chipotle and check it out.
Flashy Andy says, how are you that bad with geography that you don't know Chicago is in the Midwest?
I don't know what
because
Midwest is.
Midwest doesn't make fucking
any sense. Okay,
people.
because it's not really Midwest. It's kind of north.
It's kind of Mid-East, but that was already taken.
Middle. It's central, but norther. So like, I looked it up the other day.
Pull up a fucking map. I was about to say calendar.
This is the most confusing thing to people on the West Coast because I was like, what the fuck does Midwest mean? So I was like, what are the southern states? What are the Midwest states? And then what counts as West Coast? Obviously, West Coast very easy to define.
Yeah,
if it has,
West Coast.
If you look to the left, then there's a fucking.
How is that Midwest?
How is that Midwest?
You see what I'm saying? That's just east, northeast. Why is it not northeast? This is the confusing factor. Also, people in Europe are like, wow, you guys really know nothing about your country. It's true. We don't.
Well, no, but like this is very clearly
east.
This is the middle.
Yeah.
This is on the east side.
So like the
Midwest should be here.
Yes.
And
Montana,
more.
North Dakota, South Dakota, the
All the
Nebraskas, the
flyover
Wyoming. The fact that we get into Illinois is a little bit weird.
Yeah.
I think that's the cutoff, by the way.
If I'm being honest,
type in Midwest states.
Midwest to me would be Utah and Colorado because it's the middle to the west.
I don't think those are considered Midwest.
They're definitely not.
Yeah. Like Kansas, I think is the South, right?
Kansas.
Or is that Midwest? Maybe Kansas is Midwest. Can you type in Midwest states? There we go. There it is.
Kansas should be the mid. It is the middle.
Yeah. Yeah,
From
so
every
this is
direction.
confusing to me.
Well, seeing this kind of makes
That
more
does
sense.
kind of make sense.
But there's a lot of mid in the Midwest, right
But
there.
who defined that, right? Like, what's that big square one right there? Is that Utah? That's not Utah, is it?
Which one?
When was it defined?
The one right to the left.
Did they finish getting all the way over?
Right to the left.
guy
Those
here.
two. What are those two states? Why are those not Midwest? Those are literally in the middle of the fucking country. Those are as middle of the country as Chicago, as Illinois, and whatever the one right next to Illinois is. West Virginia is Midwest?
It is Colorado.
Why isn't Colorado Midwest?
I don't know. That's too far to the west.
Who the fuck defined these?
I think it was because these states were brought in later.
Yeah, they defined them at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Is the problem.
We
What
gotta
is-
fucking up that.
We
shit.
gotta fucking fix this shit,
gotta
man.
fix this
Just
shit.
like time zones. Why do they still exist? I don't care about any of your reasoning. I've never heard a single person make an argument that I'm like, I buy it.
It has to do with the
That
flat
could
earth.
just be fixed if we just fucking
It is a conspiracy.
all
from
had
flat
one
earthers.
time.
Yeah.
One time.
Dude, I've been on the one-time train the whole time.
One time.
Yeah.
One time.
Hashtag one time.
Easy peasy, fresh and squeezy. Who gives a flying dick if it's 3 o'clock here or noon? I don't care. Set my watch
Not
forward.
a flying dick, Nick.
Who cares?
Not a flying
Not one
dick.
flying dick.
Oh, people are like, oh, I don't understand. Then you never know when to go to work. No, I would just go to work from 11 o'clock
Yeah.
to 8 o'clock.
Whatever the fuck.
It's not hard.
Yeah.
I just adjust my hours like I did in after college when I used to edit all night.
It'll be easy to explain people, like, if we're talking to someone in London, we could be like, oh, it's +8, and then they would just be immediately like, oh, okay, so that's your time, you know?
That does get
Instead of
confusing.
now, it's like, oh, it's
Now I'm
+8, but it's in
confused.
20, you know?
Maybe we just
That
need to go
child-
to the 24-hour time,
No,
military
that's-
time.
No.
I'm with that. That child in the chat
Yeah.
says time zones exist because when the sun is at the top of the fucking sky, that's noon, you moose knuckles. So I appreciate you calling us
He got-
moose
he got
knuckles.
us.
You got my attention with
But
that.
it's just
Before
like-
that, you were about to get told fuck off. But right when you got to the moose
Yeah.
knuckles, you made Uncle Nicky laugh and Uncle Timmy laugh.
I'm totally down.
Is
24-hour days. Let's go just fucking military
Well,
time.
they are 24-hour
Let's
days.
everybody needs to learn at the same fucking time.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's just together understand hour 1, hour 24.
We need to take a cue out of. Now, I don't like Arizona very much because it's not California. It's close to California, but it's not quite California. I always
Okay.
feel like it's the little brother
Not close
that's
to
slightly
It's
slower.
like 145 degrees.
I don't fuck with
there.
Arizona.
That's slightly slower than Arizona. Doesn't matter. We got to take a page out of their book. We said, hey, you're gonna have to spring forward, fall back, and they said, fuck you. We're not doing that.
I get it,
A whole
dude.
state of people.
I get it. I've done it too.
It used to be that Arizona totally disjointed. Everyone hated each
Mm-hmm.
other. They came together to fight the good fight, and they won. We all need to band together as a world
Nick,
and tackle the biggest issue, which is the time zones.
Nick, my biggest problem with that is they're the only ones that did it.
I know, that's so baller.
So it's like, well, I think there's one other state, maybe Hawaii.
Fuck man. Yeah, maybe.
But like, it has to be like 2/3, you know, or one
No,
third that
they
like
just
rebel
said
together.
we're on this hill.
Because now you're just like the little emo kid that's like won't dress up.
Yeah,
for
you're
picture day.
anti-establishment. I
Panzer 2
respect that.
says there is no hour 24. That is a solid point.
There is no
Solid
hour
point.
24?
Because once it's 24, then it would just be back to 0.
That's true, but there are
What's it, 24 hours?
24 hours in
There are
the
24
day.
hours, but there's
You
not.
count 0, you count from 0 to 1 as 1. 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3.
There are 24 hours, yes,
Right.
but there would not be a 24 o'clock.
No, there would not be a 24
Yeah.
o'clock.
So I misspoke earlier.
There would not be
That's
24 o'clock. Yeah, 2,400 hours, I don't think is a thing.
The problem with the 24 thing is like the clocks are 12 hours. And you
You,
can't,
we'd have to
you
change
can't-
the
Hold
clock
on.
to a 24-hour clock.
You see what I'm
Kevin's
saying?
fucking right.
You see what I'm saying?
No,
That's
no,
what
no.
makes things complicated.
It
No,
does,
you
but
have to change
just
it to a-
fucking go digital, everybody. Let's fucking move on. It's 28.
We
Ready-
would have
we're ready to
to.
go.
Here's what I'm saying right now. Let's bring it down 10
Bring it
feet.
down.
The three of us, everyone out there in chat, we start a new company
Yes.
called the 24-hour company, right? We start manufacturing 24-hour clocks, and they have these, by the way.
Yeah.
They do sell watches and clocks that are GMT, like they're dual time zones, so they track in 24 hours. We
Does that-
make this cool.
Does that make twice as many little tick marks?
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, it just goes. Literally, it goes. The top one is like 0 or 24. Then it goes all the way around so you hit 23, and then back to 24. We make it cool. Then we start the revolution. But we start the revolution so that we can make hella Skrilla selling the watches, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, Timex,
got
like,
that new
what are we
watch?
gonna do?
Yeah.
Like Apple's
They've
like,
been
we can't get
looking
the
for-
update out fast enough to make it a 24-hour
Yeah.
digital watch.
Uh-huh.
Even though I'm sure you could probably click a thing in there and make it.
I'm sure, yeah.
But no one knows how to do it, right?
But,
and then
like,
the time it takes people.
I'm
there
gonna
you
be
go.
honest. This looks fucking awful.
That's too much. I
Well,
don't like
it
it.
is.
That's
I
what I'm
don't
saying,
like-
dude. We're just going digital. We're going fucking digital. Why do we still use this clock? It really doesn't
And then
make
there's
any
like
sense.
these cheaters that are like, oh, look at the purple one when it's nighttime. It's like I don't like that.
No, that's a dual time zone. So on some watches, for instance, you'll have an extra hand that tracks 24 hours, and you
Now-
can set that to a different time
Now,
zone.
Nick, I know you're saying it's a dual time zone, but it says 24-hour clock on it.
Good point. Good point.
So I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying fuck this clock.
Yeah, that
Fuck that noise.
that's a revolution, though. You look at. Does it scare you, Kev? When you look at it, does it scare you?
It does. It
Then
does
that's
scare me.
right where we should be. That means that means we need it. If we looked at it and said, I don't need it, it scares me. That makes me tighten up every orifice in my body, and that tells me we're in the right place. We're on the right track.
I say we rebel against time and we just start doing shit when it feels
we
right.
Dormammu it.
We fucking Dormammu
Yeah.
that
Wanna Dormammu?
shit.
I don't know what time is.
DH Canada
Dormammu.
says you guys will be the new MVMT watches, cutting out the middleman on 24-hour watches.
24,
Dude,
man.
we gotta fucking get on this.
24. We can get Kiefer Sutherland to rep him because he was in a series called 24.
Look at this
Ooh,
fucking.
we get a bunch of hot 24-year-olds to wear him.
Nope.
24 guys and girls and whatever.
What, Kevin? 24-year-olds aren't allowed to be hot?
Yeah, what the
You
fuck,
fucking,
Kevin?
This is how body shaming
You're body
works
shaming and
in the other
biasing
way.
people.
Look at this
That's
monstrosity.
disgusting.
Dude, see, fuck
Look, this
that.
is
That's too much.
horrifying.
But look, you can tell what time it is.
Can you?
No.
Nick, what's
And here's what happened. If it were on anything other than the 4 or the 6, but I can't tell, it's flipped. I don't know which one's which. I assume it's 4.
It's 9.
4:11.
That's 9 and 4.
Frog and
Also-
bull-
Oh my god,
Fish.
that is 9 and 4. Holy. Why the fuck would you use?
Wait, also, like, I hate when
That is
clocks use 4 as like eyes instead
Oh.
of IV.
That's baller though. I kind of like
not-
that.
that's not
fucking, it's
baller.
weird.
That's nine.
dude.
So,
That's
so that
not
right there, this is how
right.
We're
easy
looking
it
for
is to read.
consistency.
That is 9:11 in the morning. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Never forget.
That's what I'm telling you, man. 24 hours. The military time is way easier to think about.
But look
It
at-
makes no sense that I don't know why we hit noon and then it starts over at 1. Why?
Don't make sense,
Why?
dude. Don't
When
make
people
sense.
made clocks, were they not smart enough to count to 24? I don't get it.
Frog and Bullfish says, Kev, you liberal, leave time alone.
You are such a far fucking liberal. You're such a
God,
snowflake.
man,
hating your
you
Did
time.
you
fucking
guys see
time
the
clock?
tide
Hating
clock?
time.
Did you guys see the tide clock?
The what time? There's a tie clock?
It's I don't know where it went now.
What does that mean?
There was a clock that was like broken down by like when the tide comes in,
Oh, tide.
dope.
and I was making fun of it. That's why.
All right, we're really long right now, so I'm gonna do the giveaway real quick. There's 4 ways to win. 1, be in the Twitch chat when you're watching live. You're live with us,
There's the
and time doesn't exist.
Look at that
That's
fucking
awesome,
thing.
actually. That's kind of dope.
Is it awesome?
Yeah, fuck yeah, it's nautical. 2, be a Twitch subscriber. How do you do that? Well, if you have Amazon Prime, you get 1 free Twitch Prime subscription. We'd like you to give it to us, but if not, give it to Snowbike Mike. 3 and 4, patreon.com/kindoffunny, patreon.com/kindoffunnygames, support us at the $2 above level. Not only do you get entered to win, but guess what? You're also supporting us, which is great, and you get to watch all of the shows that we record live with us while we're recording them, and sometimes we cut some shit out. So, it's kind of cool to know. You'll be in the know of like what crazy thing did Nick or Greg say that week that we have to cut
knows?
out. Only you will know. And the shadow, you in the shadow. Today's winner comes from Kind of Funny Patreon. Congratulations to Asher Soto. You have won
Asher Soto, bow, bow, bow,
Ancient
bow.
Amuletter. On PSVR. There you go. Ancient Amulet. Okay.
Ancient Amulet.
Let's quickly talk to the non-subscribers and pretend like we care, and then we'll of course go to the people that we love most.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
The subs. The subscribers. You want to be one of those? Well, I told you how to do it. If you're not, you're gonna get my ire.
There's a lot of time talk going on.
Is it time for the subs?
Captain Package says, why not just make a 12-hour day when every hour is 120 minutes?
That's not.
Makes as much sense as all the other ideas.
No, he's crazy.
I'm just saying, man.
Sit here for 2 hours and be like, it's 1 hour.
I'm not gonna sit here for 2 hours and be like, it's 1 hour.
It's 1 hour. Kevin,
well said.
Seismic Wave says, Nick, thoughts on Al, I don't know, Il Quinta, who is the guy that, if I'm not mistaken, fought Nurmagomedov this weekend. I didn't watch the fight, man. It was too much shit, and I wasn't interested, and I just was like, I'll catch up on it later.
Yeah.
But good for him for stepping into that fight that he didn't train for. Bad for him that he lost.
Ant-Man 208 says, Tim, what's your thoughts on WrestleMania last night? Honestly, I thought it was one of the best WrestleManias I've ever seen.
Was it?
Yeah, man. I think that the card was surprisingly good. There was a lot of upsets, a lot of surprises for something that looked pretty predictable. And that means that a lot of the things that we wanted to happen didn't. But that's okay, because they kept us on our toes. And I was like, wow, they made some pretty bold choices. Not all of them worked out. I feel like Shinsuke's heel turn was not well done and a little out of nowhere. And I don't think, I think he's done. I think he's going to be mid fucking card for life. The Undertaker stuff, I'm happy that they didn't drop the ball on it, because like if he had not come out, that would have been some fucking shit. But the way they handled it, it was weird, but best match he's put on in at least 5 years. Overall, I thought it was good. There was no musical performance, which was nice. Some of the entrances were dope as fuck.
Now, was Ronda
Charlotte
Rousey
Flair
on this?
Ronda Rousey, that's the thing to talk about.
Okay.
Fucking killed it,
Did
man.
she? Man, she can move.
Everybody was like, oh, this is the fucking pee break of the show. Like, this is not going to be good. They were like, we're stacking the deck here. Stephanie McMahon and Triple H versus Kurt Angle and Ronda, giving everybody kind of like some padding to rest and just make sure that there's like never too much focus in one way. The storytelling of that match is like peak WWE. Yeah. Like, I'd even recommend you watch it, because it's like, I want to say 15 minutes, and they do such a good job of like building up. It's a tag match. Building up the like anticipation for Ronda to get tagged in and fuck things up. And she came in and with such a unique style that you don't really see in WWE, and she's just fucking punching motherfuckers, and it was awesome. So fucking cool. She looks really good. Everyone was doubting that she'd be able in like wrestling shape. Like, yeah, she can fight, but like, can she like do all the flashy
That's
stuff
the big question
and not hurt people?
Yeah.
And if last night was anything to show, I think that she's gonna have an awesome career.
Did she do her throw into the scarf hole where she starts punching people?
Yeah.
Dope.
And she at one point fucking picked Triple H up. It was awesome.
Really?
Man. Yeah, it was
for her.
Such a cool match.
Good for her, man. I'll tell you, she's a little controversial in UFC. But you say what you will, what she's done for that sport will go down in history as one of the most important things, especially for the women's division. So being able to see her go on to something else where she can stay famous, I think, in my opinion, is a good thing.
Yeah.
I love Ronda Rousey. Say what you will about her. Tim?
Yes.
Disney in review leading up to KH3. Don't forget, it's going to get delayed. What's KH3?
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
I'd love to do a Disney review, but we'd have to figure out the qualifications for that, and it wouldn't be leading into Kingdom Hearts. Too unpredictable.
Let's see here. Ronda killed it. She was amazing. Great, that's awesome.
Yeah, she really did, man. It was so cool to see.
Get Bucket says, Nick, your status as keeper of things has been revoked. Watching Selena is a requirement. Get Buckets, get fucked. That's what I'm gonna tell you right now. Because I am the keeper of my own keeperness. Do you understand that? You're not the keeper of that. I am the keeper of that. I'm the keeper of 5 things. 1, Departed. 2, Blade Runner. 3, we keep open. But you know what? We're gonna put something in that right now. Oh, who's the keeper of me? I am the keeper of me. I am the captain now. God damn, my nose is itching.
King Eddy says, or King Edie says, Asuka losing her streak was dumb also. And then...
she lost?
Yeah, dude. She fucking lost to Charlotte. Charlotte Flair.
Cool,
yeah, damn it, I lost it. But somebody in the chat was just like, yeah, but losing to Charlotte is the most believable woman on the roster. And I buy that. I am shocked that both Shinsuke and Asuka lost. But I mean, I get storyline-wise, I think it makes a lot of sense. Her having the streak end was out of nowhere, but I think that they have big plans for Charlotte, and I think that they're building towards the inevitable Charlotte-Ronda match next year. And there's rumors that might be the main event of the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for her, man.
Yeah.
Get Bucket says, I love you, Nick. I love you back. You know, I'm just messing with you. I should watch Selena, but it's funny that I don't because it pisses Andy off. It's like Andy's icon, and to him I like to go like this. Sometimes I'm like, is it time for me to say bitty bitty bang bang?
Jesus.
And have him go like,
Ping, ping.
ping pong.
People are saying that I'm saying her name wrong, so I get Oscar. I'm a fucking casual.
Well, you said Ronda Rousey, right? That's better. Nick, check out Christian Harloff's new podcast, One by One. He had Dan Fogler on. God damn it, Dan Fogler. When are you gonna come on my shit, bro? We're kind of a moderate big deal to a few people. Come on. All right, we're in sub-only mode.
Doing that sub shit.
No more room for baby Jesus. No, the thing about Jesus, it's great. He just had a birthday or whatever. Or a come back from the dead day. He's fine. He goes away for a while, and then he comes back. We keep his room open for him, but sometimes we like to rent it out to young college kids who may or may not know that we have a camera in there.
Mr. Yasmin the Editor says, Tim, why aren't you following Jennifer Love Hewitt on Instagram? I don't know. It's a really random thing to ask. If I'm being real.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Why am I not following Jennifer Love Hewitt on Instagram?
Because we all had our moment with the horse whisperer, and now we don't need that shit anymore. Or the death whisperer, whatever it is.
Mr. Yasmin says, Nick, my quick review of A Quiet Place is currently my #1 favorite film of the year. The acting, directing, tension, and family theme is what makes it a great film. My score is a 5 out of 5. It's a better version of Signs. See, that's what I'm excited about. That's what I'm excited about. 'Cause I'm getting Signs vibes from it.
Yeah,
for
me
sure.
too. I didn't think about that until whoever the hell just said that comment said it. That's genius. The Stoner Sensei said, Nick, do you think Tony Rocky Horror actually massaged Mia Wallace's feet? I do. It sounds like a Tony Rocky Horror thing to do, if I'm being 100% honest. Tim, that's a Pulp Fiction reference there for you. I made you watch that a long time ago. You hated it. Nick, what's the situation with the copy of Your Name? Does Joey still have it, or did she bring it into the office, says Ignacio
she's
Rojas.
definitely keeping it.
She's keeping it. So I'm never going to watch that movie now, sorry.
Beefed
Last question comes from Mike. Mike and Nike 093 says Smart Water versus Fiji.
Smart water, dude. I hate Fiji. I fucking hate Fiji.
You know why I don't like Fiji?
Because it tastes like Arrowhead.
The fucking square bottle doesn't fit in anything. Although shout out, because I guess, no, you got to have cylindrical bottle. Okay. And Smart Water has electrolytes, which I find very important when I'm traveling because I get the electrolyte depleted on planes.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Tim, this has been a fun one.
This has been a fun one.
Thanks for hanging out. Are you back on Games Daily in a second? Or
yeah, I'll be back on Games Daily, and then me and Greg are gone for 3 days.
There you
go.
go.
Friday.
So make sure you guys all follow Tim and Greg on social media. They're going to get into some shenanigans. And if you're in the Midwest, we think that's where Missouri is. Definitely check these guys out Wednesday, 6:30. Follow Greg and Kind of Funny Vids, and we'll be tweeting out about that. I will be back tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Before I do that, my face might disappear, but my voice is going to come right back at you guys in the live show to read subscribers. Thanks so much for joining us. Happy Monday. Have a great rest of your day. Kevin, please cut the feed.